as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give to Breida. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 35. That one a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Saints, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. New Orleans.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Rolling to his right, and his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a...
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Christian Wilkins showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
It's second down.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Out of the gun, Trubisky looking here for Smith downfield. Fights loose, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing now is Wentz. He's airing it out for Williams, and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking deep downfield. And almost picked off.
Trubisky.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. Finding room inside the 40. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Being chased out left, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Demario Davis on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On play action, Wentz. He's airing it out for Williams. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing here, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
41, Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky lost the football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. 30, the 20, and this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Dolphins.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
On the end around, here comes Smith. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
End around.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. He finds Latavius Murray. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, New Orleans.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Bind, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Mitchell Trubisky sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Switzer on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On play action, it's Wentz. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Lefty.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Wentz. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a toss right side for Breida. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The tackle made.
Josh Jones in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
First down. Saints.
Steps away to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. That'll be complete to Cook. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Brings up second and a yard. At
the previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Back, sit. Forward, Tokyo.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The Saints on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and 9. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to
Rashard Higgins.
Touchdown.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 31. Saints 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
6-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Wentz now to throw. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line, a gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Wentz to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his...
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Rashard Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
31, Saints 13.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. And this is picked up by the Saints. Past the 20. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On second down, a run with Breida. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Marcus Davenport. And it'll be a turnover on downs. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 15, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the Dolphins, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.